One of the things that I found really tricky over the last few years, let's step back even more, over the last maybe 5 to 10 years, is trying to balance my passion for writing with my passion for reading. And I've discovered more and more that for my writing to be as good as I want it to be, for me to continue to progress as a writer, I need to continue to read. And it's really easy to get in a groove of writing that groove is so deep that you just put the reading aside, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna skip it tonight, and then I'm gonna skip it again tonight, and oh, I'm tired, or I'm just too busy, or whatever, and you have these reasons why you don't necessarily do it, and then all of a sudden your writing can, at least for me, can become kind of stagnant. Like, it can just stall a little bit. It never fully stops, and I've mentioned in another video, I don't ever feel like I get writer's block, but I sometimes can get in a rut where it's much more of a grind than it would normally be. And part of that is when I'm not reading as much as I should be, and I want to continue to do that. So I definitely emphasize to everybody, keep reading as much as you can, especially if you're a writer. But even if you're not a writer, just keep reading, because it's going to help you to exercise your imagination, exercise your brain, to keep your brain fit and healthy. I know that probably sounds corny or cheesy or whatever you want to say, but it's really important that you read, and to try to read different genres. And if you are a slow reader like me, take your time, reread a few pages if you have to. That's what I sometimes do. I'll read 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. Then I might have to go back and reread a couple of those pages over again, just to make sure that it really, what is being said by the author is reinforced a little bit more, so I can have it and I can fall back on it a little bit easier when I get like a chapter or two ahead, and that part that I had to reread is the context that helps me better understand what's going to come in a couple chapters. And so continue to read and exercise the imagination. That's going to help you to really sharpen your craft as a writer. So continue to read a lot, read authors that you like, read authors maybe that you don't like, read authors of maybe what might be lower grade fiction, which I like to read a lot of books, even just a lot of self-published books. I read a ton of books that are self-published, and a ton that are traditionally published by the big publishing houses and the famous authors that are getting huge advances that have made millions and millions and millions of dollars. So I like to read a good variety of books, and so I would encourage you to do the same, because again, as a writer, there's no better way to exercise your writing skills than to really read what other people are doing and learn from them. Good, bad, and ugly. Learn from what you're seeing, what you're reading. You'll thank yourself down the line.